Have you ever participated in commendation and evaluation? In kindergarten, there's evaluation for who is clever and well-behaved. In school, there's recognition for being a model student and outstanding class leader. In enterprises, there's evaluation for who performs exceptionally well. However, today's discussion about commendation and evaluation is different from what was mentioned earlier. It differs from the broad sense of commendation and evaluation. Here, commendation and evaluation specifically refers to a national system in China, and it is a top-down evaluation system by the central government for local governments. As the saying goes, without pressure, the well does not spout oil. Without pressure, people become restless. The process of participating in commendation and evaluation is also a process of forming constraints and pressure. Pressure brings motivation, and with motivation, the large machinery of government institutions can operate at high speed. Just operating at high speed is not enough. You also need to steer the steering wheel steadily. Therefore, by conducting commendation and evaluation, the central government sets assessment indicators with an overarching perspective, providing local governments with clear goals and directions of development. This ensures that local and central governments are in sync, with the entire nation working together to coordinate development. Especially in some non-economic development areas where daily government performance indicators are not intuitive or easily quantifiable, and it's challenging to measure achievements with simple indicators like GDP growth and fiscal revenue. In such cases, there is a lack of incentive mechanisms. This is where commendation and evaluation play an indispensable and positive role. China has been emphasizing setting examples and learning from role models for a long time. The process and results of commendation and evaluation are not only an affirmation and encouragement for the winners, but also a demonstration and guidance for other participants. By sharing the successful strategies and tactics of the winners with other local governments, everyone can progress together. Isn't that wonderful? Moreover, commendation and evaluation not only play a top-down incentive role, but also serve as an efficient bottom-up information feedback process. In order to stand out in the commendation and evaluation and strive for excellence, local governments, in organizing and preparing for the evaluation process, naturally transmit relatively authentic and reliable data and information. For the central government, commendation and evaluation serve multiple purposes with one initiative. Tracing back to the origin, commendation and evaluation have a long history in China. As early as during the Revolutionary War years, Zhu De mentioned using evaluation to mobilize soldiers for military training and enhance their class consciousness. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, under the advocacy of Mao Zedong, inspection and evaluation between institutions or organizations became a clear working method. Thereafter, the commendation and evaluation system took root in China. Now, why does it only take root here and not in other countries? Can it exist in other countries? Well, in many places, it really doesn't. For example, the United States and Canada are federal states, where local governments have the right to implement their own laws and policies in certain areas. The federal government says, let's have commendation and evaluation. State governments say, sorry boss, we are not obligated to accept commendation and evaluation, so, you see, we can, Whereas in China, the central government leads local governments at all levels, with consistent responsibilities, combining specific measures and overall strategies, which provides a fertile ground for commendation and evaluation to take root and be operational. Of course, commendation and evaluation system is not perfect. Since the reform and opening up, the central government's commendation and evaluation activities have increased continuously, imposing a heavy workload on lower-level institutions. In response to this situation, in 2009, approved by the CPC Central Committee and the State Council, a total of 148,405 commendation and evaluation projects were cleared nationwide. Only 4,218 projects were retained, and 144,187 projects were revoked, with a total revocation rate of 97.16%. After the cleanup, an annual savings of 6.348 billion yuan could be achieved. In 2010, the National Commendation and Evaluation Coordination Group was established to supervise and manage commendation and evaluation activities. In fact, whether it is a school, an enterprise, or a country, an incentive system is necessary. Commendation and evaluation are not the end goal. The goal is to inspire everyone to exert their efforts for the construction of a harmonious, socialist new China. Let's do commendation and evaluation.